How's it going, everyone? Brian Hoops here, Midwest Market Solutions. This is crop report analysis. I said I wanted to get on here and talk about the crop report. As it's a big numbers coming out, and we're not disappointed with all the information that's been thrown out at us. A lot of stuff to chew through here. And as we look at these numbers, spring wheat is the one that stands out. On the Stats Canada report, we saw a reduction in spring wheat acres, less planted acres than what was expected. Same type of thing that came out today from the USDA numbers. 10.9 million is way below trade expectations, and it argues that we're going to have to continue to push higher. We're going to have high abandonment rates, and I believe they are going to be announced in July at some point. And when we have a large abandonment, it really puts pressure against our yields. So we need to have big yields. We're not going to do that this year, and that's why we're knocking on the door of $8 spring wheat. So we continue to march this spring wheat higher. It's pulling the other wheat contracts higher despite an increase in quarterly stocks of wheat. It's really the story is Minneapolis and fund short covering in Kansas City and Chicago. It was a bearish report for corn, bullish for soybeans. You can see a big move here in soybeans, 30 cents move since the report came out at 11 o'clock. The news for soybeans was less planted acreage, which is a surprise. 7 out of the last 8 years, we've increased soybean acres going into this report, and we did not in today's report. So soybean acres down, corn acres actually up. That's a surprise and a bearish surprise. But I think the markets digested this and held in there pretty well. We pulled corn back just 2 to 3 cents higher when the report was released. We found buying interest coming in because of concerns about the crop. Traders are looking at, okay, what's happened to the weather and to the crop in the spring wheat belt? We've gotten hot, we've gotten dry, and we've rallied prices. Is that same scenario going to play out here in the northwest part of the Corn Belt? North Dakota corn acres up 400,000 than previously thought. So there's a lot of acres in North Dakota that are going to be affected by this lack of rain as well. It hasn't really shown up in the trade yet, but people are trying to get positioned here now, seeing wheat start to explode higher, looking at corn as that possibility that we could have an explosive price move. Soybeans, same way. Can we have an explosive price move off of these lows? And I think it's certainly possible we'll have an opportunity to move prices higher once we come back from the 4th of July. It's expected to be hot and dry in the western part of the Corn Belt, not so much in the east, and they've got a lot of rain, so that's going to temper the upside. But corn stocks bigger than expected, and corn acres bigger than expected keeps the corn market kind of beaten down today compared to wheat and soybeans. Cattle futures been lackluster, lower all day. Hogs contract highs this morning in reaction to the hog and pig report. Check out our newsletters. We've got a new daily newsletter comes out every morning. A weekly newsletter comes out on Sunday nights, and our trade newsletter where we talk about our spec trades and what positions we have on. Have a great I guess until I talk to you Monday, have a great weekend, everybody. This has been Brian Hoops, and good luck, good trading.